Today we will discuss the anatomy of liver. We already covered the kidney in the last previous video. So today we will discuss the liver. Liver is the largest organ as well as largest gland of the body, which a wedge-shaped body, wedge-shaped structure, and occupy the right hypochondrium, left hypochondrium, and epigastrium region of the abdomen. It is reddish brown in color, near about 1300 to 1600 grams in weight. These are the external features of the liver. Now the parts of liver. 5 surfaces of liver: anterior surface, posterior surface, superior surface, inferior surface, and right lateral surface. Okay, and one sharp border is known as the inferior border. This is the sharp border, that is the inferior border. These are the parts of the liver. How to hold liver into the anatomical position? To put your finger into the inferior vena cava and hold like this. This is the anatomical position of liver, and explain your liver. Clear? So now one by one, liver is divided into the two parts, that is two lobes, right lobe and the left lobe. They are separated from each other anteriorly by the falciform ligament. This is the falciform ligament. Anteriorly falciform ligament. Superiorly also falciform ligament is there. On the inferior and posterior surface, that is the fissure for the ligamentum venosus and the fissure for the ligamentum teres, which separate the left lobe from the right lobe. So right lobe is larger than the left lobe, and it is occupied 56 parts of the total liver, and the left lobe is smaller as compared to the right lobe, and it occupied 1/6 parts of the total liver. Okay, a caudate lobe above and quadrate lobe below. Caudate lobe above and quadrate lobe below. On the caudate side, there is a inferior vena cava is there. This is the inferior vena cava is there. So the boundaries of the caudate lobe are: right side inferior vena cava, left side fissure for the ligamentum venosus. On the superior side, it continues with the superior surface of the liver, and inferior side there is a porta hepatitis. This porta hepatitis, which are very important structure, which are present into the porta hepatitis. It is the 5 centimeter deep transverse part situated in between the caudate lobe above and quadrate lobe below, which contain the portal vein. This is the portal vein, bile duct, and the hepatic artery. The relations are: behind forwards are portal vein, hepatic artery, and the bile duct. Vein, artery, and duct. These are the relations of the portal hepatitis. Porta hepatitis, which are covered by the layers, that is the known as the lesser omentum. It attached to the lesser omentum. Okay. Now come to the caudate lobe. Caudate lobe. This quadrate lobe. This quadrate lobe is bounded anteriorly by the inferior border, posteriorly by the porta hepatis. On right side gallbladder. This is the gallbladder, and left side, that is the fissure for ligamentum teres, which bonded the quadrate lobe. Okay. The liver, first peritoneal relationship and the visceral relationship. peritoneal relationship. Ligaments for the livers. This is the falciform ligament. This is the falciform ligament. Then this is the left triangular ligament. This is the left triangular ligament. Here right triangular ligament is there. Right triangular ligament is there. On posterior side, this is the ligamentum venosus. This part is ligamentum venosus, and this is the ligamentum teres. This is the ligamentum teres. Now falciform ligament. Falciform ligament is the double layer and sickle shaped structures of the ligaments. Falciform ligament is double layer and which are reflected over the liver. One layer is reflected on the right lobe of the liver, on the anterior surface of the right lobe of liver, then superior surface of the right lobe of liver, right lateral lobe of the liver, posterior surface of the liver and inferior surface of the liver. These are the reflection of the falciform ligament over the right lobe of the liver. Again, on the posterior surface, it reflected into the two parts, superior coronary ligament. This is the superior coronary ligament and this is the inferior coronary ligament. Superior coronary ligament and inferior coronary ligament, they are joined with each other on the posterior rightmost part of the liver and form the right triangular ligament. This is the right triangular ligament. This is the superior coronary ligament and inferior coronary ligament. In between that area of superior coronary ligament and inferior coronary ligament, the area is known as the bare area of the liver. Again, inferior vena cava. On the inferior vena cava, there is also a bare area of the liver. Then a fossa for gallbladder. Here is also a bare area of the liver. Again, a lesser omentum area. This is the lesser omentum area around the porta hepatitis. It is a bare area of the liver. Again, the fissure for the ligamentum venosus. It's also a bare area of the liver. Total 5 bare area of liver. One that is in between the superior and inferior coronary ligament. The area between the inferior and superior coronary ligament. Inferior vena cava. Gallbladder. Around the porta hepatis, that is the lesser omentum, and the ligamentum fissure for the ligamentum venosus. These are the bare area of liver. What is meant by the bare area of liver? Bare area of liver means what? The peritoneum which not cover that part is known as the bare area. Abdomen is divided into the peritoneum relation and the visceral relation. We already covered the peritoneum relation. Now come to the visceral relation. Anterior surface of the liver is related to the diaphragm, xiphoid process of sternum and anterior abdominal wall. Xiphoid process of sternum, anterior abdominal wall and the diaphragm which related to the anterior surface of the liver. Posterior surface of liver is related to the inferior vena cava and a caudate lobe. On the caudate lobe, cura of diaphragm, celiac trunk and the opening of aortic opening is there. Okay, cura of diaphragm, aortic opening and the celiac trunk, these are related to the caudate lobe. These are the posterior relations of the liver. Inferior relations of livers are esophageal impression is there. This is the gastric impression is there. Pyloric impression is there. This is the gallbladder. Duodenal impression is here. Colic impression. Right hepatic plexus of colon is here. Right kidney is here. Right kidney and the right suprarenal gland. Esophageal impression gastric impression, pyloric impression, gallbladder, duodenal impression, right hepatic plexus of colon, right kidney, and the right suprarenal gland. These are related to the inferior surface of kidney, inferior surface of liver. Now right surface is divided upper one third, middle one third, and lower one third. Upper one third related to the diaphragm, pleura, and lungs. Middle one third is related to the diaphragm and costodiaphragmatic recess, and lower one third is related to the diaphragm. Okay. Superior surface, this is the superior surface which is related to the impression of cardiac impression and both sides right and left lungs. Cardiac impression, right and left lung along with the diaphragm, these are related to the superior surface of liver. The functional lobes of the liver. Functional lobes are divided into the two parts, that is right lobe and the left lobe, but functionally they are separated from the anterior part, that is fundus of gallbladder, to the inferior vena cava, that is separating part, the fundus of gallbladder to the inferior vena cava on the anterior surface, and on the posterior surface line separating, that is the gallbladder and the caudate lobe of the liver. This midline of the caudate lobe of the liver, caudate lobe half parts goes into the right lobe and half part goes into the left lobe, and total caudate lobe is a parts of the left functional lobe of the liver. Okay. On the right lobe, which divide into the anterior and posterior part of the segment, on the left functional lobe is divided into the medial and lateral functional parts, and again they are divided into the upper and lower parts. So total 4 functional segment on the right side and 4 functional segment on the left side. So total there are 8 functional segments are present on the liver. So this is all about the liver. Thank you very much for watching this video.